why do we need mitochondria? We need mitochondria to make ATP. Yep. Remember, mitochondria is the organelle of cellular respiration. And cellular respiration is a step-by-step process that converts ADP into, what is it? I can't hear you. I can't hear what you're saying because you're talking to your computer. Cellular respiration converts ADP into ATP. So, what does it need to do that? Well, you first need, well, it's not a first thing. You just need these things. You need oxygen, O2. In the atmosphere, you don't generally find oxygen by itself. Oxygen is usually in a covalent bond with another oxygen molecule. And so, anyway, it's O2. You need glucose. Okay, and where does glucose come from? Glucose comes from photosynthesis. Plants make it. Well, any autotrophic organism makes glucose on its own. Okay, so we have photosynthesis and chemosynthesis, but chemosynthesis, don't worry about that right now. We're not talking about that. We're talking about cellular respiration. Okay, cellular respiration is to convert ADP into ATP. I'm going to do a little energy thingy around ATP to show that it has a lot of energy in it, and I'm going to fill that in yellow. That looks cool. Okay, so glucose goes in, oxygen goes in, and what comes out? Well, ADP is converted into ATP, but also you have carbon dioxide as a waste product, and another waste product you have, as a waste product, is water. Okay, so you have byproducts of cellular respiration, which are carbon dioxide and water, and it also makes ATP. What goes into the mitochondria for cellular respiration? Oxygen and glucose. What comes out? Carbon dioxide, water, and ATP. Now, glucose, technically cellular respiration begins outside of the mitochondria. Glucose is broken down into two different molecules, but all of those little intricacies of this, aren't really significant right now. What you need to know is the overall what happens that you need for cellular respiration are oxygen and glucose going, and mitochondria is the organelle of cellular respiration, and it converts ADP into ATP, and it also produces carbon dioxide and water. Now, there is a chemical reaction that happens. Well, actually, in a way, everything that happens in an organism is the result of some chemical reaction at some point. But in cellular respiration, there's a chemical reaction that you have to know. All right? And here it is. C6H12O6. What is that? That is glucose plus 6O2. And maybe I can draw an arrow. Let's see. Yep, we'll draw an arrow. That was my phone making a noise. Okay. Remember that an arrow represents a chemical reaction taking place. So you have glucose plus 6 oxygens give you 6 CO2 plus 6 H2O. Whoops. H2O and ATP. Okay? So here is the chemical reaction of cellular respiration. You have to know this. So again, what is this guy right here? I'll circle it for you. Maybe. Yep. This is glucose. I'll write it. Okay? Glucose. Glucose. Okay? And this is oxygen. This is carbon dioxide. This is water. and this is ATP. Between 36 and 38 ATPs are produced after cellular respiration. Aerobic cellular respiration produces, between 36 and 38 ATPs, depending on the situation. All right? Now, so that's that. I'm going to leave it at that, and then I'll just make another video with all the other stuff I need to talk about. Okay? So, again, an overview. You have cellular respiration. The overall purpose of cellular respiration is to convert ADP into ATP. And the mitochondria, which is the organelle of cellular respiration, does this using oxygen and glucose. The chemical reactions and all the processes happen within the mitochondria, some in the cytoplasm, most in the mitochondria, and then at the end of all of cellular respiration, you end up with ATP, carbon dioxide, and water. And these are waste products.